So we got a variety of stingrays. Now, I had a couple people ask if we're gonna get cheaper stingrays.
Yes, we have them coming. They've been in the works, and I think they should be here second week, for maybe even first week of January.
Wait, but
Along with those other
you
ones.
told me. Oh yeah,
see,
there's
now he
something
remembers. I
coming
told you,
in.
he forgets. There's so many projects going on in his mind.
But remember, you told me to slow down on the shipments because we had a project to do. So you want to tell them what it is?
Well, what project?
We have to take this whole thing apart.
That's not happening anymore because these tanks are so full. Unless you guys buy everything up so I can get to work. But if not, we have shipments already lined up for January that need to come too. So
I love how he turns everything to a sale. That's
sale.
really good. That's really good.
Businessman.
The reason why we had to take this row apart is because we set this up on the fly, and he doesn't have the beautiful filtration and actually filtration is the same because we're just using sponge and the movable media, but he doesn't have all the plumbing done for the water changes, and it makes Eddie's life a lot easier.
yeah, all the bells and whistles. That's what I like.
I'll tell you what, it took about a month, and he came to me, he's like, come here, let me show you what excites me. And I looked, he goes, look through this pipe. And I looked at the pipe, and he goes, you see how they all line up? It's gonna be closed now. And I said, yes. He goes,
When this cap wasn't here.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said to me. He said, that turns me on. I said, what the? All right, so these guys right here are eating what? Pretty much everything, right?
Yeah. They'll eat this pellet, they'll eat this other pellet too, if you want to show them. This
With the brown one?
the brown one.
Dude, these are the hybrid red tail and tiger shovel nose. They're more common because a lot of them are being produced. They still are really pretty fish. Remember the one that came out of Nestor tank? He was amazing.
It was huge. That was the first time I saw one that big, so now I know what these little guys become.
And they're all pretty much super healthy and ready to go. Top tank right here. We're gonna speed things up a little bit, guys, because otherwise this video is gonna be super long. This top tank right here, we have the red Atabapo pikes. Now, the thing with these fish is they came in, we're holding the head, and we treated them, and you see the hole is closed and the color's starting to come back. So if people have that problem at home, Fejai, since you're the fish doctor, how do you treat hole in the head?
Hole in the head, you got to treat it with metronidazole. That's really the only medication that will take care of it. It's a protozoan parasite, and there's two ways of doing it. You can treat the water, or you can put it in their food, right? If you have a really large volume of water and your fish are still eating, then I would put it in the food because you can use less medicine that way, and it's more effective if they actually ingest it.
So it's very common for pikes, peacock
Cichlids,
bass,
most
cichlids
cichlids
to
will
get hole in the head.
Especially when they get malnutrition, because most of them have it, and then it just starts to manifest when they're not fed right.
Okay. So that's why even the fish like the peacocks, the cichlids, all this, pretty much every single cichlid that comes in here, we treat them ahead of time just in case they have it and it's not displaying the signs. These guys came in already displaying the signs, so we took care of it right away. And but you know, even if you're treating at home, you might be treating for a week or so and not really see much of a difference, but it's actually doing something. It just takes a long time, correct?
Yes.
And what are they eating?
I was feeding the frozen bloodworms. You can try the pellets and see if they'll take it. Or you can try this one.
Let's try some cut fish. If they don't eat, at least the catfish will eat. Do you remember what these catfish are called?
Shoehead catfish, I think. Wallacei shoehead. So I'm going to continue being your host for the next 15-20 minutes because Tank left Rod a Christmas gift.
No, actually, that was a fart.
That was just a fart?
That was a fart, bro.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, then you can have your job back.
Okay.
So you guys see they're loving the bloodworms.
Yeah, that fart. Like, we inhale it.
Woo!
It's getting hot in here, bro. It's getting really hot in here. These are the albino redhead. No, you hold the mic now. I'm getting tired.
I got to get the light, too.
Production here.
We need a camera crew.
We need light. That's what we need. Light in our system.
I'll work on that.
These are the albino redhead Atabamos, correct?
Yes, albino redheads, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And I think being albino, they might be sensitive to the light, too.
Really?
Yeah, the red eyes, that albinos tend to be more sensitive to lighting.
What do we have in this tank right here? We have, these are the hairy puffers from Thailand.
We had 3 different types. I'm not sure which is which.
I know, man. We suck at this. We get so busy, and it's like, you gotta remember what they are. but they're probably eating shrimp.
Yes, I'm gonna drop some shrimp in there.
Probably not gonna eat right away, especially with the light on top of him. We can come back to it and see if he ate. But the guy on the bottom is looking for food.
Yeah.
So these guys are a hybrid of tiger shovel nose and a ripsaw. I can't wait to see like a big one.
Do you think their pattern would change much, or they're gonna stay like that?
I think they would stay like that. I just want to see like the body shape. Look at the one on the left. He's going to both of them. Oh, he's getting it. But I think it's a very weird looking but beautiful fish at the same time.
I love the pattern and the color.
The fins, everything, the tail looks really nice. All right, coming to this tank over here. Probably gonna give him some bloodworms because the arowanas love bloodworms. These are the Indo-tarpon. What are those?
Those are the white brachy.
The white brachy?
It's also called a mustache synodontis.
White brachy, mustache synodontis.
So they got the long mustache, as you can see, and they got a metallic silver body. So it's pretty cool looking fish.
Yeah, they're
Not
smelling
your
the food right now.
They're gonna start doing that circle. Remember, you saw them do that circle like
Yeah.
at school, like it was crazy. But they don't know where it is. You see, they smell it, but they can't find it.
Arowana's like not really going for it, but I can see her mouth going up and down.
Let's drop some pellets so not to tease them so much.
Oh wow, even the tarpons are going for it. There you go, look at them now.
It's like a monster fish in a synodontis, right?
Yeah.
Look at them, the color and the shape, right? It's typical of like a big monster catfish.
Yeah.
Almost like the Peruvian the hybrids, the high fin shark hybrids, right?
I like the chrome look that they have. All right, grab your light, sir, down here.
We've been having a lot of puffers come in lately, and it's been so much fun taking care of them. I love their behavior. At first, it was a little bit tricky getting them to like not destroy each other.
Is that a secret that you want to share?
There's no secret.
That means he doesn't want to share. What are they? You didn't say what they are.
Oh, these are the spotted Congo puffers, the Shoutedeni.
Oh, that's how you say it? Shoutedeni?
I think so. Yeah, we've been calling it Shoutedeni,
Yeah.
and then I think somebody corrected us.
How about if that somebody's wrong?
Oh, but then I looked at the spelling and I think they're right.
All right, so these guys are eating good. I can see the big African one on top is actually going for the food now. I just saw her going up and getting a gulp of the bloodworms. And with African arowanas, we actually have smaller ones as well. This is probably one of the bigger ones at the moment. So we do have a big variety of fish right now,
Yes, we do.
pretty much from all over the world, which is pretty cool. Like those arowanas, these little giraffe nose right here are from the same African shipment that we got, right?
Correct. They came in a little skinny, but now they're all nice and fat.
And this discus, man, look how beautiful they are. They're huge. Wow, the discus are going for pellets?
Really? They've only been here a few days.
Yeah. And the giraffe nose, they'll love that stuff. Yeah, but look at the discus.
They're actually eating it. Goodness. The price of this fish just went up.
Just for eating pellets. These guys are really nice. This is the first time we brought them in. These are the bumblebee,
Pellet.
Oh.
They eat it.
the bumblebee gold barb, right? Or the gold bumblebee barbs.
Yes, correct.
And they come from?
They come from Asia.
Nice.
I just really love the color on them. It's almost like they glow in the dark.
Yeah, with the gold.
The bright yellow gold. Yeah, it's.
So guys, when you try to feed these, make sure you use smaller pellets because
They
the
have
big
small
ones.
mouths.
Yeah.
But once the pellets soften up, I think they'll be able to finish it up.
All right, really nice fish. Let's go. Another tank. Come
All
on.
right, I gotta feed these puffers here behind us. These are the avocado puffers. They just need to be fed all the time.
Because
If you can see, we put these plastic plants in here, and we didn't feed for 2 days. And they started chewing up the plants over here. You see the bits of the plastic plants? There you go. I was walking by the tank, I was like, what is that? And I touched it, I realized it's the plastic plants. They've been nipping it all up. They don't stop.
well, I think if you have a tank with driftwood and areas that they can have their own little homes, they won't fight. But if you have a plain tank and you have more puffers in, they won't be, they'll always be in each other's face. But yeah, they come in really good.
They like the shrimp, I think, more than anything else. I've learned, I think the puffers in general like the cut shrimp more than they like the fish.
All right.
It's like piranha in a puffer's body.
Pretty much, and green avocado. All right, let's go up to the clown knives here. Wait, you can see something's happening already. They smell it. All right, look, now they're all going for it. Right, let's go. All right, now we're gonna feed this goldfish. You know what? I really like this platinum koi.
It's really nice. It is.
I think it'll look really cool in a pond because it's so white. The Ronda's looking good. I think in the future we'll probably start getting more varieties of goldfish.
We need more tanks.
Yeah, we need more tanks. All right, next tank. And in the mixture there, we have the Violentis. In the mixture there, we have the Violentis, and that's the cousin of the Piriba. They still get to a decent size, but not as giant as a Piriba. All right, next tank. Down here, what do we have down here? All right, these little guys here came in on our last shipment as well. They're really, really pretty as they grow. Feijai, these are what?
These are the red phoenix barbs. So when they get bigger, they're gonna get red on their cheek and inside their scales. It's really impressive. It's almost like a red arowana how they get those scales.
Really nice. But when they're little, they look like a feeder fish.
Yeah.
You guys want to save money and get a cool fish? Get them at that side. Oh, what is that crazy fish in the middle there?
Oh, that's that African that we got, that Tanganyikan from a long time ago that came in like a little toothpick.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
Well, it's a pat now. All right, next tank. Just by putting the light, they already start like moving crazy. They probably know it's feeding time. We got the medium sinking pallets for them. These are their weenies. These guys came out from Peru, right?
Yeah, they came with our climate shipment.
Yep. And those, if you're looking for a fish that's gonna clean the bottom of your tank like a scavenger, Erwinis are great for that. Lights are off and they smell the food and boom, they'll go for everything in the tank. They won't attack fish though, they won't only eat, yeah, they won't.
That's straight. When you look at it, they look like a monster fish with the spikes on their side. They look like a...
Yeah, but they just scavenge. All right, while Kevin's doing the second one, we're gonna go to these guys down here. These are the black pandas. And we also have some short body red tails. As you can see, look at the group right here. Those are the short body red tails and the black pandas. Now, for the black pandas, I want you guys to understand that as they grow, their color is gonna get lighter, right? They might get like a gray sheen to it, but they're supposed to not have the red tail. So they'll pretty much become like a gray red tail.
Or black and white fish.
Or black and white fish, yeah. But, you know, every fish when they're smaller, the colors hold a lot better. And then as they grow, they develop into something else. Really cool fish though.
And you can see the difference with the short body being in the tank. You see the short bodies have a lot more white to them, and then the pandas more black.
Yeah, this one is already gray, look at it.
Yeah.
I actually like them. All right, next tank, parrots. These are the tiger, yellow tiger.
Yep.
I like that guy, dude. Look, he's got blue eyes. You see this guy right here? This one. He's got blue eyes. But actually, a lot of them have blue eyes. We got the red and white parrots. And this is it. This is the last of it. Guys, if you're going to buy one, put in the comments below you want that one. Look at that thing. That's the biggest parrot in this group. It's huge. He's not really going for the food, though. Do you already think he's a little skeptical by the light? There he goes. There he goes. Oh, there you go.
We'll give him a little bit more. He's a late comer. The younger kids are faster.
Yeah. Beautiful, guys. And then in this tank on the bottom, we have hard to see tiny little red tails. They're gonna smell the food and they're gonna come right there. Oh, they smell it. There you go. And guys, when they're that small, it's very important that the food that you cut is small enough that they can swallow and not get choked. Oh, there, right there. You just gotta give time to time, and things will happen. But they're eating. Yeah, it's just we gotta change the battery real quick, guys. We'll be right back. So guys, right here we have these crazy puffers, but look at the one back here. You're gonna have to get the camera all the way in there. Apparently this is a V puffer that came in from Asia, and these guys are super aggressive, right? Most aggressive puffer. So that's why we gotta keep them separate. And then up here in the front, we have the hairy puffers. But I believe that they will fight as well, so we're gonna keep them all separate. Oh, he's got a shrimp over his head. He's gonna go for it, he's gonna go for it. Do it, bro, do it. Do it for the gram. Oh, he did it. Okay. Now what about the fat one in the back there? You think he'll eat it?
Food in?
Oh yeah, there's food in there. No, yeah, let him.
All right, so let's go next door.
Next door.
Right here.
This guy?
Ready?
Right on his face? Dude, you're good at aiming, bro, shrimp.
The spoon, man.
But you got it right on his eye. Oh,
Because I always have to target feed my stingrays.
he's getting excited. But a lot of these guys, you know, we don't have lights, so like you might have this bright light on their face and they're like, ah, screw this. I don't know what this is all about. Just leave him and then we'll come back for it. You wanna do bottom here? Yeah. All right, bottom here. These guys will eat like crazy, right?
Yep.
That's the Vitatus tigerfish. Look at them. One of the most predatory fish in the world. These dudes are so crazy. If we don't feed them every day, they start taking each other's eyeballs out. Right?
Yeah.
Like that one, yeah.
He's missing his eye. Watch this one turn around.
But I think he came in like that. Beautiful fish. All right, up here we have the black ear pangasus and I think a few vulture cats left. I love the way they eat. It's like just like a Peru shark.
Jeez.
Yeah. They're wild. Oh, I forgot we had those pomodollos in there.
Yeah, they can't keep up.
They're getting food though. All right, let's go, because this guy right here wants to go home. Look at him.
Ryan,
Here is a variety of fish. Now, what are these, dude?
it's a type of loach. I think it's the same family as these imperial loach. And I think they get fairly large too, just like the imperial loach.
Yeah, they're crazy looking. And then we have the flagtails and the imperial loaches. They're all in the same tank together because they're docile and they're eating the same thing.
They just started eating the vibrobites. They were on the bloodworms for a while.
Let's see. Bro, we're making a video. Yeah, I think a lot of these fish, they're not used to the light. Oh, there you go. The flagtails are going for it. And then after that,
Worms too.
oh, one loach is like, yo, let me in, let me in. These guys get big too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, now the whole school's coming. All right. So let's let them finish their meal.
There it is.
Jump to the bottom tank here. All right, so these are the avocado puffers. Now, when they came in, I think they were packed together, so they have a couple bite marks on them, but these guys are huge. Yeah, look how big they are. This is the first time we had them that big. Look, trying to bite my finger. So we might have to separate them, but if we can keep them well fed. You see that one with a black face?
Yeah.
That is trippy, dude.
We just have to feed them a lot until their bellies are like blowing up like a balloon, and then they'll settle down. They don't stop. They just keep going.
All right, well, let's let them eat, and hopefully they'll recover because they're still fresh from shipping. Oh, we didn't even do this tank.
These are those,
Guyana.
yeah, they're called bandit.
Sorry, can you zoom into that one pleco all the way in the back? Look how pretty that pleco is.
Now, they didn't look
see
like
it?
that when they first came in. Do you remember?
Yeah.
They were different.
They
I was
were
like,
pale.
Where's the thick stripes that they're supposed to have? And out of nowhere, they just came out.
I think once they acclimate and they do a lot better, they're quarantined and the colors will really come out. They're beautiful fish though. So these are a mixture of what? The Guyana?
They're all one species, yeah. The Guyana. And they got nice blue eyes also. And they got that stripe through the face. That's why they call them a bandit.
So these are more community fish.
Yeah, they're peaceful.
They're peaceful and they're eating. All right, well, let's leave them eating. Let's jump into the last row because we're trying to go. And we got to celebrate our Christmas here too, guys. We can't just work all the time, you know, and that's all we do. Because Feijai don't give us breaks.
Take your bloodworms.
You see that? Now I got to take my bloodworms. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then we have these beautiful Zabrinas. One is sold. And we have one available. Vijay is gonna try attempt the feeding.
No attempt, they will eat.
Oh, wow, look at that. They're not even scared of the light, the camera, nothing. These guys are doing great. Let's go into another tank because my child's losing his mind. What do we got down here?
Oscars, a mix of Oscars and Jaguar cichlids.
A mixture of Oscars and Jaguar cichlids. Everybody's eating.
There's a couple of rainbow cichlids right here. These rainbows.
I think that's it. Oh, Dovai.
And the watermelon Discodotus, bottom here.
Distichotus, the black and white Distichotus. So they're not messing with the other fish.
Yeah.
See, smarter fish eat on top. Okay. Next, albino arrow barbs. And these guys can eat pretty much anything, right? I've seen them go for shrimp. I seen them going for pellets.
They're not picky at all.
They almost look like the albino fish would just show it in the front. It's just like a more of like a thick version of it.
And they can take cold water too, so it'll be a good outdoor fish too.
All right, down here we have the blue phantoms, feeding them shrimp, right? They might not go for it right away.
We need to around and then they'll finish it out.
Yeah, they're not gonna eat on camera, that's for sure. But these guys, we have 3 to 4 inches, like the ones on your left. Look at the little guy swimming. And then we have some bigger ones, 5, 6 inches to the right. It's just very hard to see. In here.
This is your department, bloodworm.
Oh, bloodworms. Okay, we have a mixture of fish here. We have 2 Jingu pikes, Jingu 1, that have been growing. That should look very pretty. We have, oh, hey crazy. We have some Corridoras and some African arowanas. Look at the arowanas eating. So everybody loves bloodworms in this tank. All right, let's go, because Ryan's losing his mind. Ah, we gotta go. All right, these are the leopard frogs. Why are these so desirable, Vijay?
I don't know. It's a pretty fish. I think at one point they were harder to get.
So they're harder to get at one point.
At one point they were harder to get, but once the area where they're being caught has been opened up for not export but for collecting, it becomes more available now.
Do you think that they will ever start breeding them?
I think eventually Asia can breed anything.
That's true.
And we're seeing it. I think they just focus on the larger, more high-end plecos because it's more profitable, but they'll slowly work their way to breeding these things. I think they're already breeding the king tigers and other species of smaller plecos. They might even be breeding this already, because I might have seen it on the Asia list before.
Really? Well, hopefully they can keep breeding all the fish. But see, that will become a problem. If we don't buy the fish from South America, the fishermen won't have what to eat, so they were gonna start eating all these fish, pretty much kill everything.
Well, I mean, I think what it is if Asia starts breeding everything, it affects their economy in Brazil. It affects the economy in Brazil because that's what the fishermen live off of.
Right.
Survival-wise, that's how they make their money.
So if we don't do that, you know, they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna just have to kill all these animals to eat their food because they gotta eat every day.
Correct.
And Brazil does a very good job on limiting certain species, the quantity for exportation every year. Now down there's a cool cichlid that came in the last video or our last unboxing.
I just put it up last night on the website. I forgot what they call it.
This guy right here.
Oh, Big Eye cichlid. That's what it's called.
Really?
Yes. Big Eye and Basket Mouth. There's 2 names for it.
Man, they could have come up with a better name. And this is a school of Africans. They're eating bloodworms. They'll try the shrimp, but they don't really go for it. And that's one of those gynocaras, but bigger, right? Oh, that guy's huge.
Yes. That's another banded cichlid, but a big one.
And we got some Adonis and just a few more ripsaws left. Not that many. Oh yeah, they're all going crazy for the bloodworms now. But see the amount of work that's owning a fish store? You feed really good, and you gotta clean really good, and you gotta feed really good again.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, like I said, finding that balance.
And here we have the sunshines, smaller ones, and then these are the para plecos, right?
Yeah.
It looks like a little leopard. And they'll both go for the shrimp, but not right away. They have to smell it first.
I think these fish like the meaty foods more than they like the driftwood, because I don't really see any driftwood poop in there.
They mainly use the driftwood to hide, probably.
This is a mix of the giant red-tailed gourami, and those Festivus cichlids that just came in.
Everybody's eating pellets already.
Yeah, I think the exporter of Brazil had them for a while, right? So
Yeah.
they've been feeding them and taking care of them.
This guy's huge compared to the other ones. All right, we're almost done. We're almost done. What do we got here?
The Geophagus Pindari.
The Pandari, the golden geos. They eating pellets already?
I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Look
Look.
first. To see. All right, so now I can put more.
And we have one little red puffer left. Red potato puffer.
Be another one in the other tank. And watch this, guys. He's so well trained.
Oh, that didn't take long at all.
Yep. That's why I knew he's gonna eat well.
And dude, he's so red too. Look with the light. All right, so we might have 2 available. One in this tank. I forgot about these. We only have 2 left.
Yeah. These are the albino Adonis.
They're so pretty, dude.
They put on some size already. They came in at half that size, I think.
Look at that. Now they're all eating already. Like a big happy family. This one looks really nice. It's like super dark with a lot of yellow. It's cool that we have a variety of plecos in right now.
Yep. But going back to puffers, it's like I said, I don't know why, but we've been bringing in so much puffers, and I've been kind of getting attached to them. If you thought that little guy was red, check out this one.
It's hard to see. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, he's super red, dude.
There we go. My lord.
Oh, he didn't even wait to hit the water. He already ate.
These are my babies. I've been training them for so long. There's another guy right here.
Yeah, these guys are all red. Oh, he didn't see it. He's going for the pellets. He's actually eating the pellets, the viper bites.
Okay. To each area. Come on. There we go. Come on. There
Yep.
we go. And he'll chew that all up.
Does that make you happy? Like these are your little babies?
I like any fish that are well behaved and jump on the food when I feed them.
All right, dude. No, up here is one of our favorites. This is the last of the last. I'm surprised nobody took advantage of the sale and got this guy.
That's okay. He can hang around a little longer. I don't mind.
So this one right here is an albino alligator gar. And then we have the Florida albino marbles. All right, down here we have the snowballs and the green phantoms.
I like how when you dropped in this floating piece of wood and they come out and they're all hanging out in the wood mid-water.
Yeah, they find their way. Yeah, they find their way. These guys are going for it now. 4 more tanks, guys, and we're out. We're done.
So we got gold nuggets in here, we got yellow seams in here, and we got a few tiger shovel nose in here, and we also have the power plecos in here.
And the L600s.
And the L600, I'm gonna feed them as well.
We have them in the basket because one of these fish are going after them because they're a little bit smaller.
Oh, and if you guys remember, these are the 3 Apagon survivors from that shipment where we lost them all. Look how big they got now. They're almost 3 inches.
Are you sure these Apagon? I think there's a Dinamo.
Is it the numbers? I don't know. I think they're Apagon.
I think they're Dinamo. They came in as Dinamo.
Apagon's supposed to be chrome, right?
But no, Dinamos as well.
Is it?
What's in this tank here?
These are the Weeksy, and this is pretty much my my garbage can tank where everything I have left over goes to them.
Oh, yeah.
There's so many in here. They just, whatever I have left, they all get it all.
So sometimes being last is good then.
If I pace myself right. But we used to also have the conjugates in the next tank, so it would be just right.
Yeah, now we have something really cool at the end here. We have this Ultims. Now look at him, ready to eat. This guy's huge right here. Oh yeah. So these are wild Ultims mixed with some other Bulgarian greens, and there's a clown. This clown looks really nice. It's big too. And down here, this is the last tank. So do you remember what these are? Oh, let me sit here.
But these were the ones that had the orange all over their body after they settled in.
Isn't it a hump head? I mean, a humpback? I think so. Look at that face, bro. Look at that face. Bro, they look so weird. They got like an orange eye with this mouth. Like that mouth right there, my friend. But on these guys, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not many.
There we go.
Oh, they're going back there. They're starting to sniff it. And it's amazing that these can actually be together then in the same tank.
I'm surprised, yes.
It's like a mixture of like a good-looking fish with an ugly fish.
Tank and move them into a lighter color tank. I think we'll see all these black circles show up and the white markings, and I think they had like orange pattern on the back.
Yeah, I remember when we did the unboxing, there was one that was really orange. So I think once they acclimate they might change the colors. Just right now, this is a plain dark tank. Like we said before, it's a variety of fish. We pretty much got fish from all over the world right now, and we have new shipments coming in as well. So if you guys want to see everything that we have coming in and you want to help us move some of these fish because we need to make more space for the new shipments, I think this year we did pretty good considering the problems that we had.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm happy with how this year went.
From what we moved here in February, this was a plain building.
Our hands were tied the whole year, and we're still here, right?
Yeah, and we're gonna be here for a while. Actually, guys, we just purchased a building. Right. We didn't even make an announcement or anything. We finally...
Yeah, we officially own the building. It's great. That's another milestone.
It takes a lot out of our heads, right? Because like one of our biggest... let me see if I can put the camera somewhere else. So one of the biggest problems that we had was setting up, spending all this money to set up and have to move, right? That's what happened with me in Florida, what happened with him in LA. We wanted to be in a place where we're not gonna have to move again unless it's somewhere bigger or buying another building or we set something else up. But right now, this is definitely the beginning of, I'd say 2022 was it's a good year for us. It was very challenging, very difficult to move everything out of Florida, move everything out of LA, the drive back and forth, you know, you looking for houses. It was just crazy. It was a lot of stress.
It's been exactly 1 year.
Yeah.
Right, December to December.
Yeah.
Here we are. And, you know, in some respects, it felt like we were moving at a slow pace. But if we really look back at everything that we've done and to be able to survive and produce income, you know.
Yeah, and in the situation that we're in, yeah.
To achieve, yeah.
Yeah, so, and we got things done too. We insulated the back part. We set up more tanks, more systems. It's crazy because like one system is not just the tanks. It's not just the stands. You got to do the bulkheads. You got to do the pipes. You got to do the ball valves. There's a lot that go into it, and you got to find all the equipment. It's very time consuming and very challenging at the same time. But I say if we could accomplish all we did in this year, next year we should be able to accomplish double because this is already going to be set up.
Exactly. We'll be able to move at a much faster pace.
And we count on you guys to be there for us, whether it's following the channel. I want to push him.
Just wait.
No.
Is that what you did?
Push him to push it on his channel as well because I want him to start filming more. You know, teaching stingrays and different tricks and that stuff that you can do to keep them alive. And also, like, he knows a lot about medicine that I also want to, you know, everything he taught me, I want him to show it to you guys so you can keep your fish alive. And maybe come up with a line of medicine soon.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of hidden secrets there that I think will be beneficial for everybody to know. That's like, what, 25 years of dealing with this? I'm dealing with it since, business-wise, since 2016, but I did learn a lot from him. So if you guys want to be there for us, we'll definitely be there for you. We appreciate you watching. If there's any fish that you like, that you want, you know, sometimes people do that. They say, I want this one, and they circle. It's okay, right? We're okay with that. You can just send us a text at 561-430-7944. That's the office number. It's a mobile line, but we'll make sure that you get the fish you want. Because a lot of times too, people, in my case, I'd rather go to a store and see what I'm buying. You know, here we have the benefit of the video so they can see what they're buying. You know, it would be nice if I'm like, oh, I want that fish, and that exact fish came to my hands.
If it's convenient to do.
Right.
Right, we can't 100% promise, but if it's there and it's like easily recognizable,
we'll do it.
Not a problem.
Hopefully when we get our store open, you guys can come over here and then choose your own fish. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays to all you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time, right?
All right, see you guys in 2023. Are we gonna have at least one more video?
Maybe we'll do it live. All right.
All right. One more video before the new year and a live.
All right, let's go.